Hello, I'm Savannah. Today I'm going to show you how I do my makeup. So every morning I have a routine. First I pick out my outfit. I'm still a little fat. I just had a baby. Well, it's been a couple of months, but I also wait to do my nails, but I wanted them done for this video, so I just went ahead and did them. First thing I do is I put in all my jewelry. Okay, so once my jewelry is in, I gotta get my hair out of my face. And I use one of these. And basically this can be kind of hard to do with nails. You pry it open, and then grab as much hair as you can, and just put it back like that. Okay? The next step is foundation. Now if you want really good, cheap, not too expensive makeup, L'Oreal is a good option. I have two others here. This is a bit of a lighter to brighten. And this was the first one I got. It was CoverGirl. It works okay, but you can see it really bad if you're growing hair in your face. By the way, I do shave my face. I'm at that age now where I grow hair here and here, and I just lightly shave it off. I don't use any whipped cream, I just do it in the shower. Before we apply makeup, we need to wash our face. This is what I use to wash my face. This one says PM, so I grabbed the wrong one. I have another one that says AM that looks a little different. In the AM, you use that to wash your face. You use this one to wash your face before you go to bed. Alright, this is the AM wash. So we'll wash our face real quick. Okay, face is washed. So foundation is first, and we're going to use my favorite, which I'm almost out of all of these. I usually do, well, I am out. We might have to compensate here. And just, I know it looks like a different shade, but by the time we're done, it's going to look natural and it's going to match my skin. Yeah, can I get this off? And you don't want to be too thick with it. If you have any excess at all, just take a towel and damp your face to get the excess off. One sec. Okay, and you want to make sure when you have nails, it can leave scratch marks in the foundation. So you want to use the padding of your fingers and just make sure. Sorry, a mirror is much better than a camera phone. And just make sure it's in all the way without looking. Now my eyes still look kind of dark, so I use an eye primer. All that noise in the background, by the way, is my grandma watching TV and my two kids. I have a 6-month-old daughter and a 4-year-old autistic son. Oh, I forgot to show you. This is my eye primer. I don't really recognize the brand, but I found this. And it works really well. You just get some on there. And again, use the padding of your finger. Make sure you get underneath the eye. Not in the eye, by the way. And it really lightens up the eye. Like, you can see the difference. I'm almost out of this stuff too, which makes me sad. Alright, so we'll do the other side. You can just put it on there however you want. And you know those little things you buy that help smooth your stuff out? You really don't need those. Fingers work just fine. And now my eyes are brighter. Sometimes I like to come in here and just get the bottom of my eyes real good. Especially if you're a mom and you're up all night, you're gonna have dark spots. Oh, this side actually looks okay. We'll just add a little more. Okay. It looks funny in my camera, but it looks normal in my mirror. I don't know. I have a Samsung S40 or S20 Plus. Okay, so that's done. Now, I usually coordinate my colors. God, I'm still red. With my outfit. So we're gonna go a little gray and dark and white today. I always start with white. I just got this. It's called Lottie. I know everything's backwards in the video. It's the only way I can film myself and show you my products. If I can get it open. By the way, having nails, it looks nice, but it's a pain in the ass. Now, some people are really specific about brushes. I have a whole different, just handful of brushes, and I just look at them and pick the best one, I think. This is the one I like. This one. It's very old, by the way. I make sure it's clean. Alright, and the first thing we do, and you want to make sure you do these things in these order, or your makeup's gonna look, you'll be fixing things, and fixing makeup that's gotten messed up is much harder than just putting it on in the first place. So I like to lay the white on thick. And I love this stuff we just got. And you want to blend it up in here. You don't want it to look like where you really want to get is right in here. Make sure your eye is closed. This is a lot harder to do if you're squinting or if your eye is open. Let me check the mirror. Okay. Now I'll do the other side. Same thing. This again just kind of lightens your eyes and lightens your face. Especially if you're a tired mom. You look like you don't work a day in your life. Laugh out loud. Get that little space in there. And just, by the way, makeup on camera looks totally different than makeup in a mirror. You could see where I put my finger. Okay. And then just lightly go back over. And you can come up here. It doesn't matter. I usually put a little brown up in here from one of my other palettes. Okay. I'll make sure I have white at least very strongly. I use a lot of white. In fact, it's hard to find all white palettes. Alright. My brush. Just look at it real quick. We have to use the mirror. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so the next colors I'm going to use are going to be gray and black. And that is this that I've had for a very long time, as you can tell with how dirty it is. They're kind of metallic looking colors. So you come in with this silver, that's what I would call it, silver, gray, and it's going to be barely noticeable, like especially on top of the white. It's just like a shade darker. And you want to make sure you kind of blend it in. I'm very liberal with my makeup. I go through makeup very quickly because I have makeup remover and I can always do it again or start over. Okay. Get the silver back in here. little high. Okay. Okay, and now what I just used was this. This, if you can see the colors. This top gray one. Now I'm going to use this sparkly black. And this is very strong, so you very lightly add it to the corner of your eyes. And you can do it stronger or lighter, and then I'll show you how to round out the edge in a minute. And you want to kind of come up where the brow you blend it in a bit too. Give yourself a little darkness there. The other side looks lumpy. Oh, you can also use a makeup remover. I'll show you what I use in a minute. And then you just want to just keep adding until you feel like you've got it right. Okay. See this? This dark is turning into the blend it in. Go back to one of your lighter colors. Oh man. This is a lot harder to do. Okay. Just grab one of these. Okay. And then kind of fix your mistakes very lightly. And if you take too much white, just re-add it. So dark here. Okay. Okay. Hold on to that. You can actually use it in your brush too. And I still got the white right here. And kind of just give it an overall touch up. Blend it back in so it looks natural. There, quick fix. Alright, so I also put sparkles on mine, and I'm unfortunately almost out. So we'll see what I can do with this. I've got this light sparkles and I've got dark sparkles. You put them on just like you do makeup. In person, it's way more compelling and effective than on camera. Trying to get all of this. Yeah, like on my camera, you can barely see it. And then I like to use, this actually has gold flakes in it. Oh man, you really can't see it on the, I'm just so close to being out of it that yeah, you can see it up there. There it is. Kind of got it up a little high. I'll have to get more of this stuff, but I haven't been able to find it. So now we got some, there we go. You have to be very liberal with the sparkles. If you only put a little bit on there, there's no point putting any on at all. The whole point is for people to notice, to accent your eyes. Alright, so we got gold in there, black and gray. I'll give you a close-up. Got a little more on one side than the other. Alright, that's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. So that's your eyeshadow. Now, what I also like to do, take a little bit of this, and very lightly and that adds a little more gold and brown to your eyes. I'll show you in a minute. I'm using the mirror because it's very light, very hard to see. Okay, I could play with this all day. Okay. Now, eyeliner. There's a couple different styles, but what I've been doing lately, what I used to do is my whole under eye. But now, I make sure there's some, why am I blurry? Some white on the underneath of my eye, and then start my black. Very little. This is where you want it. Oh, I hope I don't mess this up. My baby just sneezed. And then make sure you color this in, and you can come up top here and add God, I messed that up. Okay. I usually do better than this. But again, I'm looking at a phone camera. So there you go. There's that. Oh man, I'm already messing up. This is art. It takes a while to learn. Look at that. I knew I was messing up. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. I keep poking myself in the eye. Just go slow, is all I can say. When you try to go too fast, that's when you make mistakes. Also, every eye and face is different. Some things will look better on some people than others. But there are ways, if you watch YouTube tutorials, there are ways to change the way you look using makeup. Drag queens do it, artists do it, and that's my face so far. Alright, and then the last thing for the eyes is the mascara, which is the worst and hardest and most horrible part of doing your eyes. Sorry I'm sniffling, the whole family just got over a cold. Okay, I've got these three. I've got this luminous carbon black. This stuff was not very good. It is, oh, you can't even read the label anymore. And then I've got almay. But I like to stick with this stuff. And I don't use the whole... Especially if you're new at this, use the end and try not to poke yourself and blink at the same time, because that does happen and it does hurt and it does mess up your makeup. And I got little hairs here that... Okay. If your mascara is really thin and light, you can put it on a couple times. I'll have to fix that. Okay. You can put on a couple coats, as I was saying. And if you just shake it in there, get it in there really good. I just poked myself in the eye. Yep. That really hurt. Okay. Teared up a bit. Alright. This is okay. I've done better. For my first time using a phone camera, I don't think it's too bad. And you can do your whole lashes all the way around and all the way to the bottom, but I usually just do the outside edges and leave this in lighter and light. And you could see it takes away from, I've got a huge clump, which sucks. I'm having a lot of problems. I normally do not have this many problems. Okay. And if you still think your eyes are too dark, you can go back in with that primer, especially if you've been removing makeup. Get as close to the eye as you can. I used a little too much. You know what, we're just gonna try this again. Okay. Wow, what a crappy job. Oh man, I'm still sick. Okay. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay. Problem fixed. My eyes still look a little dark, but in the light it's not as bad. You could see, wow, you can see so much more in the camera than you can on the... Anyway. So that's how you do your eyes. And mess up a lot. Oh man, I've got this way messed up. Okay. Alright. Now, I usually go with a really light lip color. I like this stuff. It lasts forever. Doesn't come off easy. See if I can see the name on there. Maybell. It's the Maybell stuff. And it's a matte finish. And it doesn't come off like gloss. Matte is different. Okay. That's the bottom lip. Alright, give me a second. Okay. They're a little uneven, but my lips are uneven. So if you want to fix that, you can just correct it however you want. Make sure you get the excess off. And then Sorry, my nose is running so bad. Blush. And I use a big brush for this. And I have a couple of different colors. I have this Milani pink and gold swirl. Let's see if I can show it to you. See that? And when you're going around and about, you only need a little bit, like out in public. But when you are on camera, like using it, like right now looking at the mirror, that's good. But on the camera, you want it to be kind of not thick, but definitely shaping your face. Oh, I put that on really heavy. Oh. Alright, that is my makeup tutorial. I'll do another one with other colors sometimes, but next you do your hair, and we've already seen a lot of that. You can see I recently dyed it, and it's been about a week or two, and it's now starting to fade, which gives you this cool pastel color. Also, I've been oiling my hair and conditioning it. I know it looks a little oily because I didn't take my morning shower, and I oil my hair at night. Usually I take a morning shower, but I didn't. And yeah, that's Savannah Whited's that's Savannah Whited's makeup tutorial. Thank you for watching.